guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out, what does your crush, the person who you are crushing about, think about you? Okay, so if you want to know exactly what goes through their mind whenever you are on their mind, then this is going to be the reading for you today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks. So for group number 1, we have the lovely Hermit card coming through. For group number 2, we have the Mediator. And then last but not least, for group number 3, we have the amazing Rebel making an appearance. So guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about the person who you are crushing on. And then I want you to think about what they think about you whenever you are on their mind, okay? Now guys, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever card your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one card here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages, and as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends. Hello, group 1! So, if you chose this lovely Hermit card today, then hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering onto this reading today. So, guys, before we get into the fun and fabulous tarot portion of this reading, I do quickly want to talk a bit about the Hermit card, because whenever I was pulling for y'all's group picks today, I was asking Spirit to give us some extra something about how your crush sees you, about what they think about whenever they think about you. So for you guys, y'all felt drawn to the Hermit card. So the Hermit is supposed to be representing you in your boo thing's eyes, okay? So I definitely think that your crush sees you as somebody who is quite the loner. They see you as somebody who is a bit elusive, okay? I definitely think that you are somebody who might be on the quieter side. You're definitely somebody who just likes to stay on your own more than, you know, hanging out in groups. Like, I feel like you are a bit of a wallflower, okay? And what's interesting about this is that it says right here, serves personal creativity. So I definitely think that your crush, they could also see you as somebody who is quite creative, right? You could be somebody who is a talented writer or an artist or a poet, something like that. Maybe you're really good at photography, but I definitely think that whatever it is that you are talented at, it's definitely something that you hone more on your own, right? And maybe that is why you feel a call to being on your own all the time, because I just think that your crush sees you as somebody who is most creative and most inspired whenever you are by yourself, okay? And honestly, the energy that I'm getting from you is kind of like an Emily Dickinson type of vibe, because, you know, Emily Dickinson, she was quite the hermit. She was somebody who definitely liked to be on her own more. She was very reclusive, and yet whenever she was on her own, she created such amazing works of art. She was a poet, right? And now today she is known for being one of the best poets ever, right? And so yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, your crush, they just see you as somebody who is a loner. They see you as somebody who prefers to be on your own, but they also see you as somebody who is incredibly talented, incredibly creative, and they definitely look up to you, right? They look up to you as somebody who is just renowned, right? And whatever it is you're passionate about, like, you are just incredible. You're incredible at it, okay? So, yeah, I'm also getting kind of like a mysterious vibe from you. I think that your crush doesn't know much about you, right? You're quite the mystery because of the fact that you are more secluded. And so I do think that they are quite curious about you. Whenever they think about you, they're always trying to just figure you out and put their finger on you, because you are just hard to figure out, right? You're just so hard to figure out because you're not out here, you know, spilling all your secrets and talking so much to everyone. You're more of a wallflower. You're more pulled back. So yeah, you're definitely very intriguing and very mysterious. And I am getting quite a bit of like Cancerian energy and even a bit of Virgo energy as well. So you could be a Cancer or a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. But yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So, Spirit, for group 1, my fabulous group 1 folks, what does their crush think about them? Can you give us some extra messages, please? What does their crush think about them? Whenever they're on their mind, what do they think about them? Wow, I definitely think that you are always on your crush's mind. I think that they are thinking about you quite a bit. The reason why I'm saying that is because one of the cards that is coming through is the Six of Cups. And I don't know if you can see this, but this guy's literally like sitting, or standing, looking off to the side. And yet you can see in his mind, he's thinking about something. And it looks like he's thinking about himself with somebody else here, you know, because there are 2 people there. And so I do think that this person who you have a crush on, this is somebody who you could either have a past with, or this is just somebody who you have had conversations with before. You have interacted with them at some point, right? So this isn't just somebody who you have just liked from afar, right? This isn't somebody who you just stare at and you've never talked to, right? So I do think that this is somebody who you have known. This is somebody who you could share a past with, or just somebody who you have talked to before. And I think that whatever that past is, whatever those conversations are that you've had with them, they are like ingrained and imprinted in your crush's mind. Like you've definitely made your mark on this person for sure. Something about you is very, very memorable. So that's definitely a really good sign. That's a really, really good sign. Like your person, they're definitely thinking about you a lot. So that's awesome. I love that. And a lot of the times this card can have a bit of like a fantasy side to it. So your person, your crush could definitely be fantasizing about you a bit as well. So that's a really good sign, you guys. I love that. Now, let's see what else wants to come through. I feel like these cards are being quite stubborn. Spirit, there we go. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Okay. Alrighty, you guys. So I'm definitely getting a strong message here. I think that for almost all of you guys that are here, like 99% of you, your crush is somebody who you were with before. Okay? I think that for a lot of you guys, this person who you are crushing on is somebody who you either dated before in the past, or this could be somebody who you had a friendship with, or who you were quite close to, whether that be of a more intimate type of closeness or just a friendly type of closeness. But I think that whatever type of connection you guys had, that is very, very much so in the past. Because I think that something happened between you guys that caused you to walk away from them. Something happened between you guys where you just thought like it couldn't be resolved. So this person who you have a crush on, this could be somebody who hurt you. This could be somebody who maybe betrayed you in some type of way. Maybe you guys had an argument and words were said that just couldn't be taken back. But yeah, I definitely think something happened that caused you guys to go your separate ways, right? Now, for the other 1% of you guys, right? For just a few of you guys, if this isn't somebody who you have known in the past, if this isn't somebody who you dated before, then I think that this is somebody who knows of the pain that you have felt in your past. Does that make sense? Or they at least have an idea of the fact that you could have been really hurt before a long time ago. Okay, so what I'm trying to get at is I think that your crush, they see you as somebody who is such a hermit. They see you as somebody who is so secluded and just prefers to be on your own because they really think that you could have been betrayed horrendously and so terribly in the past, right? That is what I'm seeing here with the Three of Swords. And because you were hurt by somebody so deeply in the past, it caused you to really pull in on yourself. It caused you to become quite reclusive, and it caused you to just place a lot of boundaries between you and other people, right? And so it's just really hard to get past these boundaries that you place up between you and others. And yeah, that is just what they're thinking, right? That's what they're thinking. They just feel like the reason why you are so elusive and so, like, just to yourself is because they really think that you could have been betrayed and hurt very badly in the past, okay? So, yeah, you guys, I just think that if this is somebody, whether or not this is somebody who you share a past with, whether or not this is somebody who hurt you in the past, or this is somebody who you haven't shared a past with, and this is somebody who just thinks that you were hurt by somebody else in the past, this person is very intrigued by you. They want to get to know you, and they're always thinking about you, right? You definitely have the vibes of somebody as being somebody who is kind of like the one that got away. The reason why I'm saying that is because of the fact that we have the Eight of Cups here. Now, obviously, this makes a lot of sense if this is somebody who you dated before, somebody who you were friends with, who you decided to cut ties with. They always think of you as the one that got away. They think of you as somebody who they just want to be with so badly, right? They want to have that redemption arc line, plot line. That's what I'm thinking. They want to have that redemption plot line with you, and they want to be able to try to work things out with you. Or at least that's what I'm thinking so far. But if this is somebody who you don't share a past with, if this is somebody who's completely new, and if this is somebody who just sees you as someone who got really hurt by somebody in the past, they see you all the time as the one that got away. Because I really think that this person, your crush, may try to come up to you and talk to you a lot. They may try to make an effort to try to become a part of your life and to try to get you to trust them. But every time they try to come up to you, every time they try to create conversation with you, you always seem to pull back. You always seem to run the opposite direction. You run for the heels. And so, yeah, they always see you as somebody who they just cannot keep a hold of, right? You always run off anytime they try to grab at you, right? So, yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing so far. I just think that at the end of the day, this is somebody who does genuinely think about you a lot. They think about you so much with the Six of Cups coming through. And I do think that they imagine what it might be like to be with you. I think that for a lot of you guys, this person wants to date you. They have a crush on you as well. And I just think that at the end of the day, I don't know. Like, I think that, I don't know how to explain this because I'm getting two different messages. Okay, so I think that for those of you who were betrayed by this person, for those of you who dated this person, I think that they think about you a lot, but they're too afraid to really try to come after you and to try to work things out because they feel like you are never going to want to be with them again. But for those of you who, this is somebody who is completely new, for those of you who you don't share a past with them, I do think that they are more action-oriented towards you. I do think that, you know, not only are they thinking about you all the time, but they are trying to find ways to woo you. They are trying to find ways to get you to like them, right? But each and every time they come after you, you just run for the hills, okay? So I do think that since we are getting two separate messages here, I think that I want to separate these messages here. Does that make sense? I want to just pull like a few cards for those of you who you dated this person or you have a past with them, and then I want to pull a few cards for those of you who this person is completely new in your life, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. So these are our channeled messages cards. So these are going to be talking about exactly what they are thinking about whenever they think about you, okay? So Spirit, for group one, for the people who share a past with this person, Can we get some messages for them? What is this person from their past, this person who they still have a crush on, right? What are they thinking about them? Spirit, what are they thinking about them? Spirit, can we get some messages, please? What are they thinking about them? For group 1, what are they thinking about them? Can we get some messages, please? Some channeled messages. What are they thinking about them? Okay, that one wants to come through. And then I guess I'll pull one more card. For group 1, for those who share a past with this person, what are they thinking about them? I think I'm going to pull that one. Okay, now let's pull for those of you of group 1, for the people who don't share a past with this person, for the people who have just met this person or whatnot. Can we get some messages for them, please? What is their crush? The person they have a crush on, what is this person thinking about them, Spirit? What are they thinking about them? Can we get some messages, please? There we go. Look at that card. Let's get a couple more cards. Ooh, okay, that one wants to come through. Can we get one more message, please, Spirit? One more message. There we go. Okay, let's look at these cards, Spirit. So, alrighty. That is so interesting. Okay, yeah, this is amazing. I love this. So first of all, let's talk about the first messages coming through. Let's talk about the messages for those of you who share a past with this person. So it says right here, attention of others. I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. We also have mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. And then we also have my kids. And it says, I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. So, guys, if you ever wondered why you had such problems with this person in the past, if you ever wondered like why this person acted the way they did to you, I think it's because of the fact that they do have some deep wounds of their own that is coming from their mother, right? Or from a mother figure. This person was really hurt by their mother, or their mother did something to them that caused them to just really change their behavior, right? And I do think that this person has a hard time talking about their feelings and their emotions because, again, it says that this has impacted their divine feminine energy. And whenever you are in touch with your divine feminine side, you can talk about your emotions. You can talk about your feelings. And so maybe part of the reason why you ended up separating with this person in the past could have been because you had a hard time communicating with them. You could have had a hard time having these honest conversations about y'all's feelings, and it just got to the point to where you couldn't take it anymore, right? Or maybe this person was always just trying to be a big, strong, tough guy, tough person, and maybe some of the things they said sounded kind of gruff, you know, because they had a hard time talking about their feelings and talking about their emotions. Maybe in the past, whenever you tried to get them to open up, they just got all like that, right? They just got really defensive, and some of the things that they said sounded kind of rude, sounded kind of mean, and I think they did that because that was just their defense mechanism, right? They were just scared to be open with you. So, yeah, I definitely think for a lot of you guys, the reason why y'all ended up separating has to do with the fact that your person has a hard time, your crush. They have a hard time talking about their feelings, talking about their emotions, and it's because of the fact that they have some deep-seated wounds from their mom, from their mother. And I think also because of that, because of the fact that they have such pain, the only way for them to kind of erase that pain or to tamp it down a bit is by seeking out the attention of others. So maybe you didn't like the fact that this person was always trying to just get other people's attention. They were always trying to be the center of attention. Maybe you didn't like that about them as well, right? But at the end of the day, this person, they really like you. What they are thinking about you is that they want you to have their kids, right? They want you to have their kids. They definitely see you as somebody who they could settle down with. I really think that they are crazy about you. I think that they still have such strong feelings for you. And I think that they want to work things out with you. But as of right now, I don't think that they are going to actually go up to you and try to make a connection with you. I don't see them trying to work things out with you. And it's because of the fact that they have a hard time talking about their feelings. They don't like that stuff, right? They don't like talking about their feelings here. So, yeah, I don't see them coming up to you, trying to fix things, trying to work things out. I just see them kind of watching you from afar and thinking about you and fantasizing about you from afar. Now, let's move on to the other half of you guys. So for those of you who this person is completely new to you and you don't share a past with them, we literally have soon coming through, and it says, I'm going to contact you soon. We also have it's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. And then we also have lost. I feel lost without you. Okay, so guys, like this person, like I was saying before, they're really trying to come after you. But every time they come after you, you just slip through their fingers here with the 8 of Cups, right? And I think that that is so funny because it says right here, I don't care who you're talking to, I'm better, right? And I think that this is awesome. This is just talking about how you every time they try to talk to you, you run away, right? You run away, maybe you go and talk to somebody else, or you're just like hanging out on your own. And so this person, like, they see you talking to other people, they see you trying to create distance between you guys, and they're just thinking like, I don't care, I'm going to woo this person, I'm going to make them want to talk to me. And so yeah, they're gonna be coming after you soon. Like, this is definitely somebody who's very action oriented. They really like you. I mean, they even feel lost without you. Like, you are just really, like, they're just stuck on you. They're stuck on you so hard, and they really want to try to go after you. So yeah, whenever they think about you, they're always thinking about how they are going to try to woo you and try to get you to finally like them, right? So let's go ahead and get some extra cards. I think I do want to continue on with how I was doing things. I think I'm going to pull one card for those of you that share a past with this person, and one card for those of you who this person's completely new. So Spirit, for Group 1, for the people who have dated this person in the past, or just has a past with them in general, can we get a card for them, please? What are they thinking about them, Spirit? What are they thinking about them right now? Okay, we have 2 cards coming through for them. Now, for the other half, for the people who this person's completely new, can we get some messages, please? There we go. Okay, beautiful. Now let's get one more card. One more card, Spirit, for the people who share a past with this person. Can we get a card, please? Ah, there we go. Now for the people who this is completely new, can we get one more card, please? There we go. Okay, we actually have 2 cards coming through. Okay, ooh, sorry you guys. Now let's take a look at these cards. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, this makes so much sense. So let's talk about this side of things. We have yes, we have heartache, and then we also have forgiving and learning. And it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yeah, I honestly think that this person realizes, this person from your past, they realize that the reason why they couldn't make things work with you, the reason why you guys had to separate, is because of them. It's because of the fact that they have some emotional wounds from their past, from their mother, that they need to heal. They know that. And I think that they are trying to work on that. I think that they are trying to create steps to fix that heartache that they have experienced from their mother. And I think that eventually they are going to try to go after you here. That is what I'm seeing with yes. They want to go after you here. They want to have a future with you, but I don't think that it's going to happen right away. I don't think that it's going to happen in a day or a month or maybe even a year. I really see this person spending a lot of time, maybe even trying to go to some counseling, to some therapy, or maybe just spending time just meditating on their own. But I see them really trying to just work on themselves and trying to forgive their mom for what they did did to them, for how they treated them, and I see them forgiving themselves as well, and just trying to step outside of the darkness and into this light of healing energy. And as they heal, I see them then trying to go after you and trying to fix the wounds that they could have created within y'all's past, right? Within y'all's past connection. I see them really trying to work things out with you, but it's not going to happen in a day, a month, or a year. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time, and it's up to you on whether or not you are willing to give them that time in that space. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the second side of you guys. For those of you who this person is completely new, we have chemistry coming through, and it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. We have power, and we also have messages. So guys, again, with the messages, like this person, they just feel like an off the charts connection with you. They definitely feel a lot of chemistry between you. They definitely have a lot of sexy feelings for you, and they are going to try to reach out to you here. They're going to try to text you, they're going to try to call you, or they might even try to approach you in person. And I think that, again, they just feel like you're trying to run away from them. I kind of feel like they see you as somebody who has been hurt in the past, and they think because you've been hurt, you kind of wear this mask in public. You try to just keep some distance between you and other people, and the way that you keep this distance between yourself and others is by wearing a mask, and by they just feel like you're trying to create space between you and others, right? And it's because you've been hurt. And so they want to try to bridge that distance between you guys. And they are just very headstrong here. That is what I'm seeing here with the power card coming through. They're very headstrong, and once they set their sights on something, like, that is it, and they have their sights on you, and they're going to be trying to go after you, group one, with so much force and so much energy. And I see them maybe even calling you, texting you, reaching out to you. Sorry, you guys, my camera stopped, but I just see them trying to reach out to you so soon, okay? So freaking soon. So, yeah, definitely expect a call or a message or an in-person type of meeting between them, right? One that they set up between you guys, or one that is very spontaneous as they, show up at your work or something. But, yeah, I really see them going after you here. They are very determined. So, yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big old like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye. Hello, group 2. So you chose this gorgeous mediator card today. Then, hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering onto this reading today. So, guys, before we get into the fabulous tarot portion of this reading today, we are quite quickly going to talk about the mediator card coming through. Now, guys, whenever I was pulling the cards for each of the groups today, I was asking Spirit to give us a little something extra as to how your person, the person who you're crushing on, sees you, what they think about you, and like so, we received the mediator. Now, guys, with this coming through, I definitely think that your person sees you as somebody who has an excellent amount of communication skills. They definitely see you as somebody who's really quick-witted, really fast on your feet. You're really good at just talking to people and always having a witty remark at your disposal, right? So they definitely see you as somebody who can just get along with absolutely anyone and everyone, and they see you as somebody who is quite a friendly person, right? You're definitely not lacking when it comes to the friend department, that's for sure. And so going off of that, I also think that they think of you as somebody who can get along with absolutely everyone. And they also think that you're great at really calming people down, right? Because you're so good at getting along with everyone. You're really good at unruffling the feathers, right? You're really good at calming people down. And if anyone's ever arguing, because you're so likable, you have this ability to just like get people to stop being so angry, right? Just by allowing your presence to be there, right? Just by saying a few things, you really calm people down. You really put people at ease. People just like you. And whenever they're around you, they just instantly are just happier, right? You just put a smile on other people's faces. So your crush is definitely very astounded by your ability to just make everyone so happy. They definitely find you to be somebody who is just so extraordinary, right? They think that that is such an amazing skill that you seem to have. And I do want to say here, I'm getting quite a bit of Libra energy, so you could be a Libra, group 2, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, and that is such a lovely, like, sign. I love Libras. I may just be being a bit biased because my boyfriend's a Libra, and so is my brother, and so is my Nana. I'm surrounded by Libras, you guys, but Libra's got it going on, okay? And so for you to be getting that like Libra vibe whenever your person thinks about you, I mean, Libras, they are literally represented by Venus. Like, I'm pretty sure that's their ruling planet. And Venus, she is like the goddess of love. That is the planet of love. And so I definitely think that your person, they could be having some romantic feelings for you. Or if that's not the case, and they just feel like you are somebody who has a lot of people who are romantically interested in you. Because Libras, you know, because they're so charming, because they always have like a witty thing to say, and they're just so good at communicating with others, they always just have so many lovers, or they have so many people that are just interested in them, that like them more than just friends, right? So yeah, whether or not your crush has these romantic feelings for you, they definitely see you as somebody who has a ton of people who have romantic feelings for you, okay? So yeah, they see you as somebody who you definitely got it going on. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these tarot cards. Let's see what else your person is thinking about you, okay? So Spirit, for group 2, what is group 2's crush thinking about them, okay? What is group 2's crush thinking about them? Yeah, look at that. That is gorgeous. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. I actually really like that. Okay. That's really, really cool. So yeah, first of all, guys, for the back of the deck energy, we have the 10 of Wands coming through. Now, I'm getting 2 different distinct messages here. Okay? I think that for some of you guys, your crush sees you as somebody who could be going through a really, really tough time at the moment. The reason why I'm saying that is because with the 10 of Wands, this talks about feeling very heavily burdened. Okay, this talks about feeling like you just have so much going on and you just don't know what to do, right? Because so many things are going wrong. So many things are just happening right now at the moment. And going off of that, we also have the Tower card coming through, and just to talk about the other cards with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. But the Tower, this talks about something unexpected taking place within your life, and this unexpected change, it's not a good one, right? It's not a great change to be going through. It's not one people are so excited about whenever it happens to them, right? Like, no, this talks about the worst case scenario taking place. Okay, so I think that your crush at this moment, for half of you guys, they see you as somebody who is going through the worst case scenario, right? And this could represent so many worst case scenarios, right? This could talk about going through like a really crazy breakup, right? Maybe your person who you were with forever just decided to break up with you out of the blue, right? And so that's just like crazy, right? And then for others of you, this could talk about how maybe you're losing your home, or maybe you don't have enough money to pay for your apartment or something like that, and so you could be facing, or just you could be going through a moment where you don't know where you're gonna go, right? This could talk about maybe how you just lost your job or you lost a friendship or something like that. But something happened within your life, right? Something is going on. And what's beautiful about this, though, is I think that your crush, the person who you have a crush on, right? The person you have a crush on, they see you as somebody who is not just going through this hard time, but you're getting through it, right? You're getting through it in such an amazing way, right? And it's because they see you as somebody who, with this mediator card coming through, you are just always able to keep your cool. Even whenever crap hits the fan, you are able to take a step back, have a breather, feel all the crazy things, be upset, but then you're able to let those feelings of sadness, of just deep unhappiness fly through you, and then you are able to create a plan on how you are going to get outside of this bad situation, on how you're going to pull through, right? And that is what I'm seeing here with the Page of Pentacles. You are just somebody who is able to start something new, even if it's something new that you didn't want to have to begin, right? You're able to create a plan to be able to get outside of this bad situation and have a new beginning, right? And so at the end of the day, they are just thinking of you as somebody who is so determined. They are thinking of you as somebody who is just very strong and powerful, right? That is what I'm seeing here with the Queen of Swords. You are just incredible. And for those of you who are going through this tough time, your person, your crush, they just really, really deeply respect you. They respect your drive. They respect your ambition. They respect your strength. And they really look up to you, honestly, you guys. So, yeah, that is what I'm seeing for the first part. Now, for the other half of you guys, I think that this could definitely just be talking about how your person sees you as somebody who takes the broken. You take the people who are feeling so burdened, who are feeling so upset with their life. You take people who are going through bad situations and crazy changes and crazy tower moments within their lives, and you help them start over. You help them create a plan and create a way out where previously, before, they felt like there was no way out. You help them find that door and you help them open it, right? You are just somebody who, your determination, your strength, your power, it is very contagious. And I think that whenever these people who are going through bad times are around you, you just make them feel like everything is going to be okay, and you help them get in touch with their own strength, their own determination. And I just think that your person, your crush, they just see you as somebody who is just amazing. They see you as somebody who is a leader. So, yeah, they deeply respect you and deeply look up to you because of that. So, yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing so far. So, for half of you, again, you could be going through a hard time yourself, and your person is just really looking up to you and really respect the way that you are able to not just get through these harder times, but go through it in such an amazing, excellent, just great way, right? They love that, right? Now, for the other half of you guys, they just see you as somebody who is able to help others whenever they are going through hard times. And they just think of you as somebody who is just a leader. They think of you as somebody who is such a motivator, such an inspiration, and they are also just inspired by you, right? So let's go ahead and get some extra messages. Spirit, for group 2, what is their crush, the person who they have a crush on, for group 2? What are they thinking about them, Spirit? This person who group 2 has a crush on, what are they thinking about them? Can we get some channeled messages, please, for group 2? Some channeled messages, Spirit. Okay, I think that card wanted to come through. Let's get some extra cards. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. That is so lovely. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. That is so beautiful. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so this is amazing. So first of all, you guys, we have soon coming through, and it says, I'm going to contact you soon. We have your perfection. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. And then we also have not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. Okay, you guys, so first of all, with your perfection coming through, I definitely think that the person who you have a crush on, they also have a crush on you. They see you as somebody who they could see themselves being with, okay? And they see you as somebody who is so beautiful, so gorgeous, and I think that that's so sweet to see. But something is going on in your crush's life right now where they just feel like they don't have the time to have a relationship with you at this moment. They don't have the time to try to pursue a connection with you, but I think that they are going to try to contact you soon, and I think that they are going to try to come after you at some point, right? So overall, what I'm seeing here is I think that this person, even though they're not going to try to pursue a romantic connection with you right now at this moment, they still want you in their life, and they still are going to be your friend or whatnot, right? They're still going to try to keep in contact with you here. That is what I'm seeing here with the soon card. I see them texting you, calling you, just hanging out with you, going on like just a friend date together. But I think after that, I think maybe after a few months from now, after they don't feel so overwhelmed and so burdened, I think that they are going to try to pursue a romantic connection with you. So yeah, you guys, that is so awesome to see. Let's go ahead and just get to the final part of this reading. Let's get some final cards here. Spirit, for group 2, can we get some final messages, please? Their group 2's crush, what are they thinking about them, Spirit? Can we get like one card, 1 or 2 cards, whatever wants to come through? Okay, we have 2 cards making an appearance. Okay, and then let's get one more card for group 2. Okay, you guys. So first of all, we have manipulation and mourning coming through, and we also have you deserve love. So guys, honestly, the person who you have a crush on, I think that they are definitely going through a hard time within their life right now, and they could be feeling burdened down and overwhelmed by a certain connection that they have within their life, or one that they previously had. So honestly, for some of you guys, the person who you are crushing on, they could be going through a breakup at the moment. Maybe they were in a very toxic or abusive relationship. That is what I'm seeing here with manipulation, and now they're just going through that moment where they are mourning what they used to have. And I think that they are just trying to, heal themselves. And I think that you are just somebody who they can really lean on right now, and they are starting to have like feelings for you, right? They're starting to have feelings for you, and they really do like you. Now, for others of you, again, I was getting the idea here that for some of you guys, you could be going through like a breakup or some type of change within your life yourself. So maybe you are honestly the one that is going through a breakup at the moment. Maybe you are going through a hard separation, and so they feel like it's just not the right time to try to pursue things with you, because they know that you need some time to heal, you need some time to be on your own before they try to pursue a relationship with you. But at the end of the day, I just think that your person, they like you. They like you, group 2. They really, really, really like you. But for some reason, whether it's on their end or your end, they feel like now is not the right time to try to pursue a relationship with you. Now is not the right time. But at the end of the day, they do see you as somebody who's deserving of love, and they see you as somebody who they want to share in this love with you, right? You just got to give them time. Group 2, you got to give them time, or they are trying to give you time. Does that make sense? So, yeah, you guys. One or both of you are going through a hard time at the moment. One or both of you are feeling overwhelmed. And I think that if you guys just give each other time, that you guys will be able to eventually come together and have a gorgeous connection. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 3. So you chose the feisty rebel card today. Then, hey, hello, my lovely little butterflies. And thank you for fluttering onto this reading today. So, guys, before we get into the tarot portion of this reading, we are going to quickly be talking about the rebel card that came through for you guys today, because whenever I was pulling the cards for each of the groups, I was asking Spirit to give us a little something as to how the person you're crushing on sees you and what they think about you, right? And guys, as we see, we got the Rebel card, and this is such a fun and fabulous card to receive, because this talks about somebody who is a freaking rebel, right? This is somebody who doesn't do what is expected of them, what society wants them to do, right? They break free from societal norms and they just do their own thing. They follow their own heart and they just live such a true and authentic life. So that is what your crush, the person who you're crushing on, thinks about you, right? They see you as somebody who doesn't give a dang about what you should be doing, right? They see you as somebody who just follows your heart and lets it lead you to wherever you feel led to be, right? They see you as somebody who's a very, very passionate person. They see you as somebody who's a very fiery person, who is very, very independent, and they just really respect that. They love that about you. They love how you are unlike anybody else. You are just true to yourself, and you don't give a dang whether or not that makes people happy, right? You're not trying to please others. You're just doing what makes you happy, and they love that. They love that group too. So going off of that like vibe, I'm definitely feeling a lot of like Sagittarius energy. I'm getting a lot of Aquarius energy. So you could be one of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. But this card is also making me think of Miley Cyrus, right? Because Miley Cyrus, she's always been known for doing her own thing. She's always been known for like bucking, shucking the norms, right? And for a time, a lot of, like, she got so much heat for that, right? From like a long time ago, everybody was always talking about Miley Cyrus and kind of going like, Miley Cyrus, look at her, look what she's doing. But now people look at her and they see her as somebody who is like very inspirational, right? Because she just was never like anybody else. She was always just true to herself. And yeah, I just think that at the end of the day, your crush, the person who you're crushing on, they just see you as somebody who it's just very inspiring, right? They're very inspired by the way that you're not here to please anyone else. You're only here to just make yourself happy. And to make, like, you're here to make it's not that you don't want other people to be happy, right? It's just that you want to be happy as well. And how can you be happy if you're trying to just please everyone else and trying to do what other people expect you to do, right? Like, no. You are just following your own path. You're creating your own way. You're so independent. And yeah, your person just really likes that about you. They really, really like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other cards here. So Spirit, for Group 3, what is Group 3's crush thinking about them? I feel like this card wants to come through. What is Group 3's crush thinking about them? What is Group 3's crush thinking about them, Spirit? Group 3's crush. Okay, guys, so honestly, I'm kind of getting the idea that this could be somebody who you share a past with for some of you guys. The reason why I'm saying that is because we do have the World card coming through, and when I'm looking at this card, like, you can see this person like kind of like looking through some type of like the infinity symbol, right? It looks like they're looking through a crack, and then right here there's a baby, and it just kind of gives me the idea of somebody watching someone grow up, right? Or being with somebody as they both grew up. So I'm kind of getting the idea for a lot of you guys, this could be somebody who you share a past with. Maybe you knew this person in high school, or maybe this person is a family friend, or they've always just kind of been in the same vicinity as you. Maybe you guys grew up in the same town, okay? But if that's not the case, then this could be somebody who you've had conversations with before, and you have told them about your past, and they just feel like they have known you for a long time because of the fact that you're just so open and honest with them, right? So at the end of the day, I just think that this is somebody who really knows you. They feel like they know you, right? Whether this is somebody who you knew from the past or this is somebody who's completely new to you, they feel like they know you. They feel like they know your past, they know what you have gone through, they know all the challenges you've been through, and I just think that they really, really deeply look up to you. The reason why I'm saying that is because we have the Star card coming through, and we also have the Three of Pentacles. Now, first of all, the Star card, I love this because this actually does talk about Aquarius energy. So again, you could be in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, which is what I was talking about earlier. But the Star card, this talks about feeling deeply inspired, right? So again, your person is inspired by you. The person who you are crushing on, whenever they are thinking about you, they're just thinking about how inspiring you are, how incredible you are. They really, really, really look up to you. And I think they aspire to be like you, right? You are definitely like a leader to them. You're a leader to them, and they will follow you anywhere, right? Because they just love who you are. They really respect you, and they want to be more like you. They aim to be like you, right? And then going off of that, this is a card of hope, of optimism, of positivity. And so I definitely think whenever they think about you, they always have a smile on their face. They always just feel so happy, because I'm just getting the idea that you make them happy, group 3. You make them so happy, and the very idea of you puts a smile on their face, right? I just think that you are somebody who is very accepting. You love everyone, no matter who they are, no matter what they are like, you love them, and you make people feel so accepted and so whole. And so whenever they think about you, they think about how you are so loving. They think about how they can truly be themselves around you, and they just love that. They love that, right? And then last but not least, we have the Three of Pentacles, and this does talk about working together with somebody, especially in like a work type of area, like in a career field. So this could be somebody who you know through your work. You could work with this person, or maybe you go to school with them. But if that's not the case, and I just feel like this person, they just feel like they can rely on you. They feel like they can work well with you, and they just feel like you are somebody who will always help them, right? No matter what they are going through, they just see you as somebody who is just so kind to everyone, and you'll always be there for anyone that's in need. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because these people, you can see that they're all pulling on a rope, and it looks like 3 different people are working together to accomplish this task. And so I just think that you are somebody who they see as being someone who will always be there for anyone, who will always be there for anyone that is going through a hard time, that is struggling. And so they feel like they can always rely on you, and they feel like you will always be there for them. So yeah, again, they just see you as a leader. They see you as somebody who they can always count on, and they see you as somebody who, if they ever needed someone, all they needed to do is call you, and you will be there for them in a matter of minutes, or as fast as you can get there, you will be there, right? So yeah, your person really, really does look up to you. They have such warm and sweet and happy feelings for you, and I just love that. I love that. Okay, they definitely see you as somebody who is such an amazing friend to them, and you're so invaluable to them and invaluable within their lives, right? So let's go ahead and see what else is going through their mind whenever they think about you, Spirit. Can we get some messages, please, for group 3? For group 3's crush, what are they thinking about whenever they think about them? Can we get some cards, please? Oh, that is so sweet. Okay, look at this. Okay, that's interesting. So we have tears coming through, and it says, when I think about you, I cry. We also have, you're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. And we also have feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's just easier to stay in silence. So honestly, I think what is coming through here is the fact that your person, I think that they do have a crush on you. I think that they do have feelings for you, but they just look up to you so much. They see you as somebody who is so amazing. They put you on such a high pedestal that they feel like you will never like them, right? They feel like no matter what they say or what they do, it doesn't matter. Like, it wouldn't make you like them as much as they like you, right? They just feel like there is no way in heck that you would ever have feelings for them, right? They just feel like you are somebody who they will only ever be able to be friends with. They feel like they don't have a shot in the dark at getting you to like them, right? Let's see what else wants to come through here. And honestly, guys, that just makes me so sad. They're just so sad that you don't like them that they cry whenever they think about you, right? They cry because they just like you so freaking much. Group 3, they like you so much, okay? Let's see what else wants to come through. Yeah, look at this, you guys. We literally have unrequited love coming through. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Yeah, this person, they don't realize that you like them. They don't realize that you like them as much as they like you. And they, whenever they think about you, they just have such a broken heart, right? That is what I'm seeing here with the heartache card. Like, they just think that you don't like them and that they have no shot whatsoever at wooing you over and winning you over to their side. And so they're just so sad. They're so sad. But I think that they still want you in their life no matter what. That is what I'm seeing here with unfinished business. Like, they want you in their life no matter what. They want to be next to you. They want to follow you into the dark. Wherever you are, they want to be next to you, right? And I think that they still feel a sense of unfinished business here, right? They still feel like they want something more with you, okay? And I see them being with you, right? I see them being your friend and being by your side through everything, right? And I see them feeling like there's unfinished business between you guys. I see them feeling like they should say something to you, that they should tell you how they feel. But at the end of the day, I think that as of right now, where we are at this moment in time, I don't see them trying to actually make a move towards you. I don't see them telling you that they like you in a more romantic sense. I see them keeping it in. But yeah, I think that's really sad. So whoever this person is, I do encourage you, if you feel the call, right? I think that you should tell them your feelings, right? I think you should tell them that you like them, because I definitely think this person likes you, but they are just afraid. They're afraid to tell you that they like you. They just feel like you would never like them in the same way. So, yeah, if you feel called to do it, I think that you should tell them about your feelings. But at the end of the day, you know, it's completely up to you. Just take my advice with a grain of salt. So yeah, you guys, I definitely think this person likes you, though. No matter what, they like you. They really look up to you. They see you as somebody who's super smart. And not only do they like you for your gorgeous self, but they like you for your brain as well, which I think is just so amazing. It's so freaking amazing. So yeah, you guys, you are just the whole package for them. So yeah, they just feel like they're not the whole package for you, though. And they feel like you'll never see them in the same way as them. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys today. I hope that you liked this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big ol' like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.